The indie author revolution has been around for more than a decade, but we indies continue to push the boundaries of what we're capable of. From getting over initial prejudices to staring down perfectionism and author imposter syndrome, we've become a force to reckon with. Indie authors now wear more hats than ever as we strive to create a career full of meaning, prosperity, and potential. We've juggled the demands and continue to be rebels in the face of adversity. Now, after years of hearing the shouts of hustle and grind, we indies are rebelling again. Gone are the days of publishing a book a month until we drop, and in its place are the seeds of a better way to rapid release. A way that feels incredible as we build a sustainable, lifelong author career that not only increases our visibility and royalties, but it's all done with intention and ease. If you're ready to buck the system and become the visionary authorpreneur I know you're meant to be, you've come to the right place. I'm Carissa Andrews, international best-selling indie author, and this is the Author Revolution Podcast. Well, hello again, and welcome to the Author Revolution Podcast. This is our final podcast episode for 2022. I can hardly believe that. Can you believe it's almost the new year, guys? 2023 is right around the corner. And now is a really good time to be thinking about what it is you want to accomplish in the new year. We've done this over the years where we've talked about the goals that we're setting and the way to look at the new year. Sometimes it's been in the form of like an editorial calendar and coming up with the ideas that you're trying to create for the new year so that you understand, how the creative process works, how much time it's going to take you in order to write something and then produce something or whatever. And we've talked about it from that kind of goal setting standpoint. But now I really want you to look at it from more of a manifestational standpoint. So rather than setting a New Year's resolution, let's say, it's more about thanking the universe in advance for the things that you want to accomplish. Now, in the Millionaire Author Challenge, we actually have a game inside there called The Universe is Your PA. And in that game, you're, in essence, handing over all of the things you don't really want to do or you're not sure how they're going to get accomplished over to the universe. And the universe is now your PA. And you go about acting as though the universe has your back, acting as though the universe is somehow going to take care of the things that are on the list that you put for your PA, the universe, right? And so this year, as you head into the 2023 year, I want you to be thinking about all the things you want to accomplish. Like, what are your amazing, awesome, audacious goals for 2023? And instead of writing them down as if they are a resolution or something you have to try to accomplish, look at it more from the standpoint of a gratitude note. Like, thank you, universe, for helping me to accomplish X. Helping me to become X, helping me to make X amount of money. So I want you to take out a pen and paper, and rather than setting New Year's resolutions or any of those things, think through what it is you want your 2023 to look like. What is it that you really hope you can look back at in 2024 and go, holy cow, all of these things came to pass. They can be big things. They could be things that you've never even thought to accomplish before. They could be things like, making $1 million. They could be things like, thank you for the new car that I received this year and the astronomical amount of sales I've made on my books. It could be, thank you for introducing me to some TikToker who helped me to expand my reach for my books. It could be, thank you for allowing me to reach Colleen Hoover and talk with her about how her author journey is. You know what I mean? It could be anything. All of the things that you really kind of secretly want or hope or wish for, and write them down and put them in pen and paper. And what is really cool about this process is that you're thanking them in advance for something you haven't yet received. And that's how manifestation works. When you have the ability to think in advance and be thankful for and grateful for receiving the thing that you want, when it hasn't even arrived yet, that is how you speed up the manifestation process. That is how those things come to you so much faster. And what is also neat is that as you create this list, as you create your thank you list or this gratitude list of things that you want to have happen in the new year, and you fold it back up and you put it away and you wait until New Year's Eve or New Year's Day of 2024 to open it and look at it again and see what's actually transpired. What's cool is that the second you fold it up, your brain kind of forgets about it. And so all of the resistance you're holding towards those things flows away. It becomes a non-issue. And so rather than creating this big resolution where you have to do these things and this is how it's going to work and you got to have all this, discipline and other words that don't sound like fun, you get to just trust that the universe has your back. You get to just trust that these things are working for you in your favor, and you get to let go. And it's in that process of letting go where you open yourself to receiving. Resistance can hold us in a place where we are stuck in a loop, a vibrational loop that keeps us from growing, that keeps us from expanding, that keeps us from doing the things that we really want to do. And so when we can let go and just trust that the universe is working on this thing, much like the universe is your PA game that's in the Millionaire Author Challenge, it's all about trusting that it is done. In essence, it's leveraging the law of assumption that as soon as you have decided what you want, you can go ahead and assume it is done. Assume it is yours. Assume that somehow, some way, everything is going to unfold in exactly the right way you want. And it doesn't really matter what the thing is. I mean, if you're confused about how your author career should be, you could even write something as simple as, "Thank you, universe, so much for the clarity you've given me this year on my author career." That in itself can be powerful because all of a sudden, what kind of clarity could come to you? What kind of aspects are you calling to you that's going to enlighten you in ways that you have no idea right now? We talked about it last week, but there is a certain sense of power in letting go and just being open to receiving whatever comes our way. And when we can focus in the energetic levels of hopefulness, of positive expectation, of enthusiasm, new things flood into our awareness that we couldn't get access to because we were not on the same vibrational frequency to receive them. Like if you're in overwhelmment or if you're in frustration or impatience, you're not in a place to be able to interpret any kind of signals or intents or blocks of thought from the universe that are going to be vibrating on a level of absolute joy or empowerment. They just can't exist in the same place. It's like trying to tune your radio to two different radio stations. You can't do it. And so I want you to really think about settling into all the different things that you want for next year. All the things, whether they are your author career or family related or just personal things that you would love to see happen, or, places you'd like to visit, or objects you'd like to have in your home, or like a new car. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, write them down and thank the universe as if they have already been received. So that when you open that letter next year, you can go in and see for yourself how much progress you've made, how many of those things actually came into being. It's like writing your own personal prophecy and watching it unfold for you. I mean, who wouldn't love that, right? Who doesn't love that? I know I do. I am, of course, a fantasy lover. So for me, it touches the part of me that really wants to see magic in the world, that really wants to see that we are more powerful and magical than we've ever given ourselves credit for. And I think partially that's why so many of us lean into the fantasy genre, because we know deep down that we are more than what we have been taught. We are more than what we have, been given. We are more than this, and we are here to be able to expand into it. And authors, there's something magical about us. Like we can interpret the thoughts that are coming through and write them into stories that become powerful visual images in the readers. I mean, that's magic too. And it's just, I've always just loved this concept of writing down what we want to see it come into fruition. Like I've done things like writing a check in advance for myself so that I can see it unfold and see if I can accomplish it. I have written down my goals in like little post-it notes throughout my room. I have I'm actually looking at it right now. I have a little printout thing where it says I easily make $50,000 a month, and I am not there yet, but I'm close. And so every little thing that we can do that helps us to get into a mental state of abundance, of joy, of being where we want to be instead of feeling like we're not quite there yet, that is magic and that is powerful. And we are the creators of our own universe. So if you want to try something new, something you've never done before when it comes to developing out your new year, I want you to grab a piece of paper and I want you to write down, "Dear Universe, thank you for," and then start listing out everything you want to see happen in the new year. Don't look at it as though it's a big problem or something you have to overcome. Look at it as this place of like, thank you. Thank you so much that I was able to earn $100,000 this year. Or thank you so much for being able to help me see what I was missing in this plot hole that I couldn't figure out. Or thank you so much for helping me to meet the man of my dreams. Thank you so much for making sure that my child was okay this year because of XYZ. Thank you so much, universe, for bringing to me the right people at the right time that helped me to see more clearly what I needed to do with my author career in order to make a difference. Or whatever it is, whatever you want to see, I want you to write it down and really be grateful in advance for it because it's on its way to you. And the more that you can believe and trust that the universe has your back, the more the universe will show it to you unequivocally. That I know to be true. I've seen it with my own eyes. So I just want you to think about what you want. Enjoy that process. Enjoy imagining what you get to have. Enjoy being excited about what gets to come. And just revel in that feeling for a little bit. Even if it's only an hour, even if it's only 15 minutes that you can muster some excitement over the things that are coming, do it. Enjoy those moments. Enjoy everything that's coming to you because it puts you into alignment with receiving it. Okay? So instead of setting up any of more New Year's resolutions or trying to beat yourself into a place of submission, I want you to be grateful for the things that are coming because they're on your way to you. And I want you to know without a doubt that all that you are, all that you believe will come to pass. You just need to be open to receiving it. That is the thing that is holding you back. That is the thing that's getting in your way. It's you. You're the only person, you're the only entity, the only energy that can ever stop the flow of things coming to you. So stop crossing your wires, stop putting up any resistance to the things that you want, and start allowing all the good stuff to flow in to your reality and into your life. All right? 2023 is going to be an epic year. I can feel it already. I can feel the energy shifting. I can feel the excitement building already. And I haven't even done this exercise yet. So I want you to know that whatever you have planned, whatever great things you want to see coming, they are on their way to you too. They are coming faster and with greater frequency than you can even imagine. All right. Have fun with this exercise. I know that I will. It is going to be on the top of my to-do list on Saturdays, so enjoy it, and I will see you again next week. In the meantime, if you'd like to download today's podcast episode transcript, you can head over to authorrevolution.org/163, and you can download it there. Now, remember, 2023 is going to be pretty epic. We're going to be launching the Millionaire Author Manifestation course in 2023. It's coming to you in February. I'm in the process of building out my launch strategy right now so that you guys can hop in to this whole big process, this whole big course with something really fun and cool. And so I'm working through that, and I'm open to receiving all of the insights from the universe there as well. So we're going to have a great year. It's going to be one of true transformation and amazingness. And I cannot wait to bring you along for the ride. All right. Have a wonderful and safe and prosperous new year. And go forth and start your author revolution.